I have like I only have one little brother. He's like 5 years old. He's back home in Congo, and I mean, back home is just like it's different from out here. Like there, it's like so much culture and so many like things to like like there people speak like 11 languages and all that stuff. So it's kind of different from here. That's about most of it. Yeah, we're definitely athletic fan. My mom played soccer and she also played basketball a little bit because my mom back home, she's like 5'10", so I think I definitely got it from her. And my grandpa used to play basketball too. He was also 6'8", so I definitely got it from them. My grandma used to play like volleyball, so it's definitely like it's definitely a family thing. I definitely got it from the fam. I mean, in Africa, everybody plays soccer. Everybody plays soccer. You have to know how to play soccer. If you can't play soccer back home, it's like a shame. They would shame you. So it's soccer. I grew up playing soccer. I wanted to be a soccer player at one point, but I got taller and they wanted to put me as a goalkeeper. So I was like, nah. I started playing basketball at like 12 years old, and then I started taking serious like when I started like I think probably 2016 when I was 13. That's when I started taking serious because I started at the age of 12, but I never started taking serious until some events happened, and then I had to start taking it serious. I had to drop out of school. I had to drop out of school back home. Some event, like some stuff happened with my mom, my grandma. So I had more time. So I was like, man, I have nothing to do, no school. I might as well start playing. And then I just started enjoying it more. I was like, man, it's actually fun. So I just, I got more into it, and here I am. So at first it was like we had like this place, like it was like a playground near my house, and it was like they would do practices every time, like from 5 to 7, and I would usually go, and like that's where I started off. And then after that they suggested I should start doing club. There's different. There's no like high school basketball. It's just club. It's all club all year. So it's like they were like, yeah, you should definitely do club. You have a chance. So I was like, yeah. I tried out some club teams. This one club team took me in, and that's where I started getting better and I started enjoying it more. Basketball college is different. It's like it's slower, Here it's like really fast. Here like the pace is really different because when I first got here, I was like, oh my god, I have a long way to go. But here it's fast and it's more IQ. Back home it's more athleticism and like height because like back home like 6'5" is like short for basketball. It's more like 6'11" guys, 6'10". You have 6'8" guards. It's like it's all athleticism and height. So it's very physical back home. So when I started playing club, I usually play club, and then on the weekends we would just like go playgrounds. And then there's this one guy, he's like, he recruits people, and he would just like come and he looks out for like top prospects back home, and he would just like record you. Like he would have a Samsung, he would record you off a Samsung, and post it on his YouTube page. And once your videos on YouTube, he has like a couple like high school coaches that follow him. They see the video, and if they're interested, they'll be like, yeah, we want him, and they'll just send out an I-20. So it's just like getting an offer, but you're getting an offer for high school. So it's just like the same feeling. So it was like that. He just recorded me, did some like basic stuff, just dribbling, shooting, and just dunking, and just just basic things to help our coach see that okay, we can fix him up. So he posted those videos, and then I got a couple of schools that wanted me, like high schools. And then I mean, it's whoever sends out the I-20. I don't know if you know what I-20 is, but it's like a student visa thing. It's like if you it gives you access to come to America. It's like the easiest way to come to America. So whoever sends out the I-20 is wherever you go. So I got my I-20, and here I am. I wasn't even looking up. I was honestly thinking about graduating and then coming to America, but that would have been like almost impossible because it's really hard leaving like Africa. But it just came out of nowhere. He just came up and he was like, "Why don't you give it a try? Just give me a chance with you." And I was like, "All right." I mean, it's just a video, so I went for it. And then he told me here are the schools that want you to go in their high school. I was like, how does it work? Like, let's get work. In less than 3 months, here I am. Like, it's fast because leaving the country is hard. Leaving Congo is hard. Leaving Africa to come like any other country outside of Africa is hard. But to make it in less than 3 months, 2 months, yeah, that was a quick process. I mean, it was a culture shock. It was definitely a culture shock because when I first got here, it was just like it was just like it's so different here than back home because back home it's so much culture. It's so much. Africa is full of culture, different cultures, and here it's just like I wouldn't say the same thing, but there's not as many cultures, you know. So yeah, basketball. Oh, it took me a while to get adjusted. I mean, it took me almost like a year because here it's so fast. Here the game is fast. Basketball is fast over here. So when I first came here, I had to adjust quick. So my first like when I first came here, my first game was in like a YMCA like pickup, and it was already too fast for me. I was like, dude, imagine high school and all those like top prospects. Like it gets worse than this. But I had to adjust. I just kept working. It's all about the work, honestly. I just kept working, staying in the gym, and consistently playing with, people from here, and I just got used to it. Honestly, at this point, I'm just like, people just say I'm naturally used, but honestly, I worked on it. Like when I first came here, I was really skinny, and I really like, especially like summer 2019. I really worked on my legs. We worked on my lower body, and then I moved in with my host family, and they just feed me well. Like we eat a lot of protein. I eat a lot of not protein, just like just like fruits and all those essentials, and it's all. It's like when I first came here, I was like 170, pushing 180. Now I'm like 213. So I definitely came a long way, and it just wasn't natural. What is natural is my bounce. I don't know how I got it, but my weight, I definitely worked on it. Came a long way. I'm still working on it. So yeah. I would probably say, I mean, obviously athleticism. I'm really athletic, but I think I'm more like a versatile player. I can play from the one. It depends on games, like who we play, but I can play from the 1 to the 4 if I have to. And if it's like a small team, I can go 1 to the 5. Honestly, like me, honestly, I don't mind playing any position. The coach can put me at the 1. I can run a play. The 2, I can play at the wing. So it doesn't matter for me. I can run the 4. I can take small guys in the paint. I'm more like a versatile player. You know, that's how I see myself. I mean, I got to improve on my jump shot. You know, in Africa, it's not like a lot of shooting mechanics that you can work on. A lot of Africans that you see out here always have like issues of shooting, and I think I took mine like I took a big step, especially during quarantine. I've been working on it, and it's been showing some results. But I mean, I still got to work. Like you can't never be satisfied. So I got to work on my shooting and my ball handling. If I just get those two in, I think I can take my game up even higher. I'll probably say my straight up my passing. People sleep on my passing. I think I'm a really good passer. I always like tend to get my teammates involved, and people usually get on me for like passing too much sometimes because like people always just like, yeah, you're athletic, just attack the rim and dunk the ball. Like sometimes I'm always trying to get my teammates involved, and I think my passing game is really underrated. It's not like perfect, but like I think my passing game is so underrated. I mean, I just wear number 10 because they gave me number 10. It's like this jersey size I want. Honestly, me, I don't have a number. If I had to choose, I would choose 16, but I don't mind any number. Honestly, I'll just grab a jersey that fits me, a medium, throw it in. Whatever number you got, I'll take it. I mean, because when I first started playing basketball, my first jersey was number 16. And ever since, I just fell in love with that number. And also, 16, as in 2016, is the year I started taking basketball serious. I mean, short term goals is, I mean, obviously making it to college, and then after college, making it professionally. Doesn't matter where. I'm just trying to, make money out of it to like, help my family and everything that just like the type of things that like every athlete wants to do. Better themselves for their families and stuff like that. So definitely that. I mean, during COVID, I think COVID really helped me a lot because like during COVID, that's when I got my weight up because I've been like working out at home. We bought some weights, some jump ropes. I've been doing a lot of workout, like physically. I've been getting ready during quarantine, and like there's like a park by my house, and we used to just go there. And I just went there and just worked. Did like I could just get some work in for an hour, come back home, work on some weights a little bit. That's pretty much it. That was pretty much my routine. Just go to outdoors gym, get some shots up, work on ball handling, and then come back, work on some weights or something like that. Some of the best players I had to guard, I'll probably say Money Bates. We played him, I think, 2 summers ago or like last summer, and he was just man, he's good. In my words, he's good. He's tough. I mean, he's just like you can't. It's like almost. I can't say impossible to guard him, but it's just like he can shoot the ball really well, and he's athletic. He's lengthy. He has good size, 6'8". He's a guard. He's a solid guard. Like he's like a 6'8" guard, and it's almost like handles. So it's like you don't know what move he's gonna pull up on you. Because he has all the he has almost every package in him. Like if he tries to take me down the paint, that's where he's gonna like nah, it's not gonna work because size. He has no size, but he has the height, the skill to take you down and just has you or anything. Like he has the whole package, dude. He's tough. He didn't drop anything crazy on me though. He didn't do anything crazy. Dwayne Wade. I like Dwayne Wade's game. Solid 6'4", 6'5" guard. He can take you down. Good size. Can shoot the ball. He's not too like flashy. Just keeps it simple, but he can really score. So I just try to model my game like that. He's athletic. He's also just athletic. So I really model my game like him. I would say Anthony Edwards, but Anthony Edwards has a better, shooting and his handles. He's like a flashy player, but I'm more like I like Dwayne Wade more because he's less flashy. He just keeps it simple, and I try to do that a lot. People compare me to Oladipo, but I don't know. People always compare me to Oladipo, like Anthony Edwards. Like I said, I'm just like they compare me to them because we're like the same size, but I don't know. I like Dwayne Wade more. I mean, I'm even shook I'm getting recruited because I didn't even play club basketball. I just started getting noticed this year, and it's been going really well. I've been getting tons of calls, and it's been really going well for me. I've been getting a lot of calls and a couple offers here and there, more to come. So yeah, I'm hyped about it. I've been like, I would probably say Oregon State recently just offered. Memphis reached out. I want to pull out my phone because like it's a couple. Arizona's been staying in touch. Arizona State's been staying in touch. I've been talking to Harvard lately. Harvard's been staying in touch lately. They just text me after practice. They just started talking to me. Um, I have a lot of Ivy League schools. I have a lot of like Princeton, Dartmouth. I've been also talking to USC. USC's been staying in touch. Cal stays in touch. We talk to them all the time. Vanderbilt's always in touch with me. Washington State offered me like I think a month ago or something. And then it's also a couple of schools like UCSB. They've been talking to me all the time. Pepperdine, the coaching was really nice. It's a couple of schools. It's all on my phone. But yeah, I'm excited. Which schools? I'll probably say Oregon State has been really coming in. Like they contact me all the time. Um, Cal contacts me every week. They send out emails, talk to the whole staff. Um, USC also. It's almost the same thing. They contact me every week. We talk to them all the time. I get on phone calls with them. Yeah, that's about them. That's really the main schools that really like coming at me. I just gotta check on my phone. LMU, they've been really Virginia Tech. So yeah. Honestly, I'm looking to a school, where I know that obviously basketball it's a good program, but I'm also looking to a school where I know that even if it doesn't work out in basketball or anything, I know that when I walk out of the school, I walk out with a good degree on me. You know what I'm saying? Because at some point, the ball will start pounding, and you never know what could happen next. So I'm just trying to, have option A and option B. So I'm trying to look for a school that I know that the school can help me, whether it's in basketball or just, be a better man and also get a good degree. Um, I like people that run because I'm all about throwing it up. I like teams that like running up and down. Like Arizona State, they told me all they do is just go up and down. They barely run plays. All they just do is just go up and down one play and just execute. So I like that style of play. That's about it. Yeah, I like teams that go up and down. I'll probably say business and management. I haven't really looked into that like that, but if I had a choice, I would probably go business and management. That's where I wanna. That's what I want to do in college. 100%. I would love to. You know, I would love to do that. I mean, honestly, coming from where I'm from, I'll probably own like a business, like things that would help me like open up a school or like even a hospital. Just I'll probably most likely open up a business back home than here because that's where they're more in need for stuff like that. So I'll probably just open up like a school or hospital or like even like an orphanage, obviously, or even a basketball academy. Who knows? Yeah, definitely. I mean, if it's anywhere I can get that cash, I'm going for it. Usually overseas players get more money than some NBA players. It's all about making the right decisions. But if you know that if you can wait and you're gonna make more money in the G League and then you know that the following year you'll make the NBA, why not? But it's all about, making it out and making the money at the end of the day. So yeah, for me either way doesn't matter. Off the court, I'm like, if you get to know me, I'm really goofy sometimes. I tend to joke too much sometimes, and I usually try to work on it. Like sometimes I play so much, but yeah, I'm more like I'm always trying to have a good time. Always trying to have fun. Always trying to be positive. That's about it. But I'm more like fun. I love having fun. Yeah, definitely, definitely. I'm more outgoing. I'm not gonna sit there and just be shy. I'm always gonna come make fun of somebody or just something. I just like provoking people. I like pissing people off. Oh, that's a good question. I mean, it varies. Honestly, it varies. Like, I would probably say it's on the work ethic because honestly, when I first came here, when I look back at it, like, of course, I'm not where I want to be, but to be where I'm at, I think that I definitely put the work in, and it's all about the work ethic because like I was athletic my whole life, you know. That's been there, but just adding the tools, be able to like make plays, and being able to handle the ball and just getting my teammates involved, knowing when to shoot the ball, when to not shoot the ball. I think it's all work, honestly, and I think it's all work ethic. I don't rely on my athletic because in game I'll probably just get like two dunks a game or one, sometimes not even a dunk, and I'll probably just like score 20, and it's off just like pull-ups, layups, and it's just like all IQ stuff and just stuff that you work on, you know. So I'll probably just say it's work ethic, 100% work ethic. I mean, I'm I don't let stuff like that get into me. I don't look at it like that. Like me, honestly, like even when like people consider me like, yeah, he's one of the top basketball players in California. I don't look at it like that because I don't feel like I own anybody. I don't owe anybody anything. You know what I'm saying? Like when I do stuff like that, when I play games and when I like practice, I do it for me to better myself. So I don't really like look into what people think about me or what people expect from me. Like, of course, people will expect a lot from you. That's just like, you know, a given. But like, I don't really look at it like, oh yeah, I gotta impress like the crowd today. I look at just to get better and just like every time I'm on the court, it's all about just, you know, making the most out of it and having fun with it. And when you do that, that's when other stuff comes in. Like, yeah, he's going crazy, and everybody is watching now. It's like, yeah, but I don't look at it. I'm not pressured by none of that at all. I mean, I kind of said it in the beginning. Like when I dropped out of school, I didn't drop out of school, but I just had to stop going to school because at some point of my like 2016, that's why I've always wanted number 16 because like 2016 is the year where I really matured as a person because that was the year when I had to stop going to school because of lack of money back home, and we had some issues with our families. And I think that's really what affected me in my life, and it really opened up my eyes because I was more like a spoiled kid because at some point I was the only child before my brother came in. So I was a little too spoiled. And then when that hit me, I was like, man, like I started looking at life differently, you know? I stopped asking for I stopped asking for so much, and I just started appreciating more. And I started taking time more serious, and you know how you use time because you never know what could happen because it was just like a shock. Like it just happened like, oh, you're just going downhill. We were just going downhill, had to drop out of school, stop going to school. We weren't eating the same. Things were kind of different, you know. But I think that was really what really helped me, and that's one of like the years that I'll never forget. It's 2016. That was the year I restarted. That's when I started taking basketball serious, like I said in the beginning. So after that year, I realized that I gotta be more mature and be less selfish because I was really selfish. So yeah, 100% because I was really spoiled. I was really spoiled, and I had everything I wanted. When I asked, I always received. And then it was at some point with like, when you want something, I realized that I gotta go get it. I realized because I got myself out. Like I didn't pay my ticket out of Africa, but I got myself to get to a point where we can pay for a ticket for me to get out of Africa. You know what I'm saying? So I just realized that I gotta go get it myself. Some stuff I just gotta go get it myself. You know, and I think I needed that. It was a hard time, but I think I needed that, and it was really important for me, and it really helped me and my mom, and I think she knows it too. So yeah. For my mom, honestly, she was really happy about it. I mean, it was hard because I came here when I was like 14, I think, when I first came here. So it was really hard for me because I was homesick like every month. I had to work on it, but more and more I got older and I got used to it, and I just stopped complaining. Oh, my mom, 100% my mom. I really look up to her, and she works really hard to get what she wants. So I really look up to her. She really influenced me. I mean, every African kid, they would tell you Africa. What motivates me is just like, uh, I would, if you didn't say that, I would probably just say what motivates me is my little brother and my mom, but also just to, better myself and get a better life, in the future. Oof. Man, I've received a lot of advice. I think this is really simple, but I think this is like something my mom always tells me is like anything is possible, you know. My mom always used to tell me that anything is possible, and it's something that I always look. It's always something that I think about and I carry with me that anything is possible. So, yeah. I don't read books like that. To be honest with you, I don't read books at all. I'm not like a book guy. I don't just sit there and read books. I used to watch a lot of, especially during like quarantine, because I never used to watch movies either. I would just sit there and watch basketball videos, but I was watching like Outer Banks. What's it called? What was the show called? Stranger Things. I used to watch those. Those are my favorite. All American. I'm just waiting for them to drop like new seasons. I've finished all of it. That's about the only things I watch on Netflix. I wouldn't say 11 because that's too extra. I'll be ooh. I forgot their names, but 11's boyfriend, that would definitely be me. Yeah, Mike. I'll definitely be Mike. I
Okay.
like his character. He's outgoing. I like it. I'll probably be into like some music thing because I love music. Like be a producer or something because I love music. Oh, I'm probably my whole life. I probably had just like one game winner. It was during EYBL. It was to finish off like the session, like it was like session one, session two. So it was session one. It was like our final game, and if we went 5-0, we would have went to PSHAM, and it was that game. We were 4-0. It was a tie game. That was like it was like double OT, and it just came down to the wire. My friend missed the thing. He missed a shot. I just went up and just put it up. It was nothing crazy, but it was like probably really like really fun moment. I can't say catching. I can't say catching a body because that's like almost every week. But yeah, that was really fun.
I
With
do.
10 years, I'll definitely be rich. I definitely see myself being rich. That's how everybody should see their lives in 10 years. So I definitely see myself making money. I already settled my mom, my host, everybody that's helped me out, giving back and all those things. I'll probably because I'll probably get myself a huge house in in California, and then get my mom there, get my whole family there, and I'll just split the money honestly, because I don't like right now. I don't know what I would want with what I would do with the money by myself. So why not just give it to people that can help me manage it? But honestly, I wouldn't waste my money because some people they would just probably be like, oh, I'll buy a car, I'll buy like a $1 million car. Uh, but I would probably just be smart with my money and invest it in something that can help me even grow it more. So yeah, but I'll definitely buy a house, a huge a mansion probably with 10 mil. I'm definitely getting a mansion. Oh, right now I'll give myself like I'll give myself like an 80 or maybe a 79, something like that. I can't give myself a 90. Can't give yourself a 90, but I'll give myself like an 80, 81. The 80 is all for athleticism. I'll probably say goofy. um, uh, Humble. I'm definitely humble. You know, I don't. Yeah, I'm definitely humble. Not patient. I was trying to say patient, but I'm not patient at all. mm, I'm faithful. I'm always, always talking about God, always putting God first. And generous. Yeah. I want. I don't want to just be remembered for my basketball, but I remember like as a person. I want to be remembered as a good person. Someone that was always a good teammate. Someone that that when he's on your team, you can have fun, and yeah, I'm gonna be remembered as that guy.